Yo, 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 what up? This is Skoozi, and I'm back with a brand new episode from the Lionheart server. And I'm just here outside of my VMechofs. VMechofs, you know, it's an abbreviation. Um, no, an acronym, that's what it's called, an acronym. And it's the Vidargavian Max Entity Cramming Cow Farming Unit. I have the industrial size version, so you got two units in one. And basically the button dispenses water underneath the cows, which mixes them up so that you can always hit the fresh cows in need of wheat. And as they breed, the babies pop into existence, put the group over the max entity cramming, and the older entities are the ones that die first. So the babies never die. It's only adults. You come down here, you get their beef and their leather, and you're a very happy man. Or at least I am. Now, I'm not sure if he has a tutorial for these on his channel or not. Let me know, Vidargavia, if you do, and I will add it to the description box. But I saw these built on the Primecraft server, and I just kind of copied the design because I thought they worked out pretty good. They're nice and easy, they don't take any fuel or anything, because it's not auto-cooking. But that would be a neat addition, to run an item filter to pull out the leather, and then put the beef in through a furnace. But right now I'm just using a furnace up here. But this thing is producing just a crazy amount of beef. I'm basically full all the time, and I'm building up surplus, which is awesome. And since last episode, I've got my sheep situation solved. I got all these sheep in the vault, and they don't seem to be able to be attacked by wolves, thankfully. Although, I'm thinking, if the wolves are getting in here, they probably will just walk over and step on these pressure plates, and then it's all over. But, I don't know, hopefully that doesn't happen. And I've been stockpiling the wool up here, so we're almost at 2 full rows of stacks, which is good, so that we can get our base together, at least the first stage. And I do want to show you, I've done a little bit of work on that, just a little bit of progress laying it out. And so this is the border here, and it's quite large, but that is so that I can fit in all the details that I want to put in. Because when you're dealing with blocks, the larger the object, the more you can fit in detail-wise. I think that just goes without saying, but for some reason I said it, so just ignore me. But filling in this area here, like between the border and the actual cliff, like all of this area here, that took about 10 or 15 stacks of dirt. And so I'm imagining that bringing the outside edge down, like from here down to the ground in like kind of a natural curve, is going to take just so much dirt, like way more dirt than I have. I am actually pretty much out right now. So I'm going to spend a bunch of time with my shovel, my scoop, and dig up a bunch of dirt, and then we'll come back and terraform this place up and get it looking good so that this thing's not like kind of balanced precariously. It'll actually be supported, and then we'll also no longer have a mob farm down here, because right now we do. So I'm gonna go dig. Oh no! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna go dig, and then I'll come back and we'll do that together. Also, before I go digging, I did want to mention, I forgot about this. AZ Badfish left these for us. He found basically an abandoned base that didn't belong to anybody, and decided that maybe he should share some of this good stuff with us. Brought us over 3 shulker boxes. One has a bunch of stone in it. One has all kinds of random biddies, but there's good stuff. And, oh look, chest plate, some cactus that we don't have to go find ourselves now. Some potatoes, which we don't have growing in our garden yet, so this is pretty awesome. And most importantly, I now have 3 more shulker boxes, which is fantastic, because these things, they're basically invaluable. The more you have, the better. Anyways, I'm going to empty these out into my chest, and then use them to go fill up with dirt. all of the terraforming done. And I might go on the outside still and do like a bunch of landscaping, add in some areas with some stone, maybe a few custom trees and whatnot. But as far as making the land shape look natural, we are done. We have got it done. And we've also created this really cool, like, kind of indoor lagoon cave thingy, which I think there is pretty much no choice. We're going to have to do something with this at some point because it's pretty cool and it's kind of too neat to just leave it alone. So, and then I was doing some talking about some of the building that we were doing, but for some reason OBS didn't want to record my voice. Thanks, OBS. Thanks a lot. You're the best. I love you. But yeah, so I'm just going to kind of squish together some footage from all of that into a little montage. And then, yeah, we'll we'll come back and talk about it after. And hopefully OBS will record my voice this time. Alright, so we got that whole side in there now, and for me, I can tell exactly what this is, but this could be because I built it already in creative. For you, it may be a little less obvious, but yeah. The next step for me here is to use a bunch of this wool that we've been shearing off of all of our hard-to-keep-alive sheeps. I keep falling, wow. Well, incredibly professional. Yeah, so now I have to go through and put in just a whole bunch of this stuff, and it goes on top of the terracotta blocks like this, and I think it goes up all the way to here. Might actually be one more. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7. 7, I think, is the number. So as you can see, 7 times a lot is much wool. So I'm gonna keep going with this and see how much I can get done. And yeah, then we'll come back and do the next step together. It's a whole lot of these little jump cuts. I'm sorry if you don't like that, but I don't really know how else I can do this. Yeah. So with that said, I'll see you after this jump cut. wool is in, and I also went and did the slab border at the top. And I think now it's a little more obvious what this might be. Let me see if I can get a good angle on it here. I'm not going to say what it is, just in case you're still trying to figure it out. But the top part is left to go, and the next step is actually a super finicky positioning of some more black glazed terracotta. But it matters which way the pattern's going for the top border here, because it will be visible much more so than the other side of this. So, yeah, I think we're going to save it till next episode because I'm almost out of recording time, and this next part here is probably going to take, I would say, at least close to an hour. Once you find your rhythm, it's not so bad, but yeah, it's going to take a while to place all those blocks. So I also have to try to figure out what I'm going to do for the center, like not the border of terracotta, but the center part. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to use for that yet. But I did want to say that I currently have no nether brick stairs left and only like half a stack of slabs, which means I estimated pretty well what I was going to need for this build. So I'm kind of proud of myself for that, and I hope you're proud of me too. Whoa, I just threw a rocket on the ground. But yeah, that's going to do it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please be sure to go down and thumb wrestle that like button to show your support. Subscribe if you're new around here and you want to see how this turns out, or you're one of the few people who can't quite envision what it's going to be and you want to see it for yourself. You'll find out next episode, so subscribe and come back and check it out. Also, I have links in my description box to many things that you might be interested in. First of all, we have links to every other member on the Lionheart server, and they're all doing really cool stuff. A lot of them have very established bases that you might want to go check out, and a little bit of a backlog of videos because you may be new to their channel and they're already half a season in. So yeah, go check them out, see what they're up to, and also there is a link to the Lionheart Discord where you can come and join our community, talk to all the content creators, give us your ideas, share your videos in our share your content section, and just generally hang out and have a good time. It's free. Why not? Do it. And also you can vote with a link down there for the Lionheart Member of the Month, and whoever ends up winning gets a really cool loot box full of stuff. And some of it is stuff that you cannot get in the game. Did you hear me? You cannot get it in the game. So if you want to see your boy Skoozi with some really cool items, then go down there, click the link, and vote for me. And if you don't, go down there, click the link, and vote for someone else. And that's going to be it for me today. And until next time, this is Skoozi, and I'm saying, peace!